Alright, boys and girls, King J323 Productions. We're live in Cabo, baby. Yeah. Alright, boys and girls, we're in Cabo. It's my first time here. It's definitely a beautiful place. And, you know, all the hype that I heard about Cabo definitely lives up to it. Everybody should definitely come out here and check it out. This is one of my things checked off of my bucket list. And, you know, when you roll like a VIP like me, and the people here recognize that, they hook you up with one of these when you get inside your hotel room. Check that out. I don't know exactly what this is, but it's some kind of animal or something, but it definitely signifies that you're a true VIP, like me. So, I want to talk to all the fans. A lot of you fans have been emailing me, hitting me up on Twitter and YouTube, asking me about, of course, Pacquiao and Mayweather. And, you know, let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, as a lot of you know, I'm actually a fan of both Pacquiao and Mayweather, and that's very rare in this day and age. It seems like you either have to be a fan of Pacquiao or Mayweather, and the two parties hate each other. It's like the Democrats and the Republicans. No matter what this party says, this party doesn't agree, and vice versa. You know, it gets really ugly with all the trolls, the Pacquiao trolls and the Mayweather trolls. For lack of a better word, I don't condone it, but you guys all know the so-called Pacquiao trolls, the Pactards, the Mayweather trolls, the Flomos. Obviously, that shows the ignorance of this ongoing troll war going on the internet, and you know, I just think it's ridiculous. It's silly, and it's silly most of all because all you quote Pactards and Flomos don't even go to the fights. You can't even afford a ticket because you're a troll and you live with your parents and you're in your 30s. So what's up with that? Stop trolling, you know, stop all the ignorance. I see a lot of racism, a lot of racial comments. That's whack, man, you know? That's not right, you know? So let's check it out, man. Let me tell you a quick story about some of these trolls, man. So, you know, these Pacquiao trolls, man, first of all, you know I'm a huge fan of Pacquiao, but again, I actually go to his fights, I actually go and support him. I don't go on the internet and just troll and harass people. And probably the worst Pacquiao troll story that I encountered was, I was actually talking to this one Pacquiao troll, and he literally told me that Pacquiao is perfect. He's perfect, and he's more perfect than Jesus. So he actually said that Jesus was not perfect and Pacquiao was, and this was serious, man. He was serious. So how could you have a logical, sane conversation with someone who thinks that Pacquiao is more perfect than Jesus, even if you're not a Christian, Catholic? Please, you know, I was literally, this guy was serious too, man. So, I mean, I don't think anyone could top that. That's pretty bad. That's probably the worst encounter I had with a Pacquiao troll. And then, you know, with the Floyd Mayweather trolls, I mean, come on, let's keep it real. You guys want him to get in the ring. You guys want him to come to school Manny, okay? Don't act like you actually care about this fake drug testing crusade. That's all BS, man. Come on, let's keep it real. You guys want to see him get in the ring. You want to see him school Manny. You know what I mean? And you know, when Floyd did that racist Ustream video, and you try to defend that, there's no way to defend that, man. That's just plain racist, ignorant. I mean, you just can't defend that. Okay? So I mean, you're nothing but a troll, man. If you actually supported him, and you actually try to defend him through that. All right? So be a true fan. Support these fighters. Come out to their fights. Pay for their pay-per-views. Be a true fan versus a troll. That's all I gotta say on that. Okay? This fight, it's not gonna be a good fight. Okay? Just the styles, when they come together, it doesn't make a good fight. Pacquiao looks great when he's against another aggressive fighter who actually fights toe-to-toe with him, who actually comes after him, who's willing to trade. Mayweather's not going to be able to do that. Mayweather's too smart. He's going to be all defense. He's going to be all counter-punching. And whenever Pacquiao faces an opponent like that, who is defensive-minded, it's horrible. Those are his worst fights. He's boring. The crowd's disappointed. And Mayweather is the best defensive fighter in the game, quite possibly the best of all time. So if they ever fight, that fight won't live up to the hype. It'll be boring. That's real talk. Anyone who understands boxing knows that that's how it's going to go down. So this is what Pacquiao needs to do. He needs to improve on his ring generalship and not rely so much on his sheer aggression. And he needs to learn how to properly cut off the ring instead of chasing his opponent all over the ring. It's not effective. It's boring because for some reason whoever's running from him gets to run away and Manny's not able to land on him. So Manny needs to work on that. He needs to cut off the ring. He needs to work on his ring generalship. If you can master those two things, I mean, he may very well be able to do it, you know? Also, if he's not able to do that, he's going to have to take Floyd out in the first couple of rounds. Because, like I've always said so many times, Floyd is most vulnerable in the first few rounds. He does nothing more than analyze his opponents up and down, figures out what he has to do in those first few rounds. That's when he gets hit the hardest, the cleanest. That's where he's been floored, quote unquote floored, official or not official. That's when he's been hurt the most. So Manny's gonna have to go for the KO in the first, say, 3 rounds, all out. Just not respect him at all. Just go for the beast KO. Go for the stoppage in the first 3 rounds. If Manny lets it go past the first 3 rounds, it's gonna be a long night. And on paper, it would seem that Mayweather would coast his way to a decision. He'd be able to properly counter Manny and just use his superior defense and technical skills to outpoint Manny. Because again, Manny just chases his opponents around the ring. And then you see he gives up. Like in the Cotto fight, he put his hands down, just gives up. He's like, are we going to fight or what? You know what I mean? That doesn't win the fight though, you know? So, I mean, this is just real talk. This is what Manny needs to do. What Floyd needs to do, he needs to get in the ring. He needs to get in the ring and stop talking. He says, like, there's 5 ways to beat Manny Pacquiao. If there's 5 ways to beat Manny Pacquiao, then get in the ring and beat him. Pick one of those 5 ways. Come on, man. All you Floyd Mayweather trolls at home, you know you want him to back up his talk, man. Come on. As much as you love him, I love him. Get in the ring. Get in the ring. Back it up. That's the best way, man. You know? Talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're here in Cabo, man. There's a bunch of fine girls here on the beach. I'm going to say, I'm going to go hook up with these fine girls, right? But I don't. But I just keep talking about it. You guys are going to be like, what happened to these fine girls? How come you didn't hook up with them? It's the same thing. Talk is cheap. Do it. You know? If they don't fight, if they never fight Pacquiao and Mayweather, history will show and view Pacquiao as the man. And it will view Mayweather as a man who dodged Pacquiao. That's, I mean, fan or not, you all have to look at it that way. Because the world's made up of casual fans, ignorant fans who don't know anything about boxing. They're going to look at Pacquiao's beast KOs, his highlight reel of that. They're going to look at his 8 record weight division titles, all his lineal championship belts. That's what they're going to look at, man. They're going to look at him, you know, doing more damage to the similar opponents that Floyd fought, despite, you know, what really went down, or, you know, all the, you know, the details about the fight. So history will show that Manny was the man. He was the greater fighter, but they never fight. Because the world is made up of casual fans, ignorant fans who don't know anything about boxing. The very small minority are boxing experts who know what boxing is really about, who understand what boxing is really about. I mean, that's just real talk, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. You know, we're going to the Floyd Mayweather Victor Ortiz fight. in 2 weeks. Gonna be in Vegas. So, you know, like I said, I'm a big fan. I actually go to his fights, just like I actually go to Pacquiao's fights. Unlike all you trolls at home, who just troll on the internet, YouTube, Twitter, fight forums, whatever. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at me because you can't afford a ticket. Get mad at yourself that you still live with your parents and you're in your 30s, man. All right? Get a better job then. Save money. If he's your idol, if he's really your idol, save up for that money and go support him. Go actually to the fights. As simple as that. So once again, we're in Cabo. It's definitely a blessing. You know, take a look at this view, man. This is my hotel room that we're up in. Take a look at this view. Check this out, man. This is my balcony from my hotel room, man. The ocean's right there, man. So you can't even describe that. It's beautiful. Alright, so boys and girls, before I go, I want to tell everybody, subscribe to me on YouTube, KingJ323, and everybody follow me on Twitter, @KingJ323. We're going to be doing more contests, as you know. You know I roll. I gave away ringside tickets to Manny Pacquiao Margarita fight.
Alright, hey, this is Dave from San Diego. I'm the big winner of the King J323 Productions contest, and I'm here at Cowboy Stadium, live and in person.
Bam! Give away jerseys, sick throwback jerseys. You know, I do it to the people who deserve it, the real fans. So follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna be doing a lot of contests on Twitter, @KingJ323. Follow me there, and I'm gonna do some more on YouTube. And you know, we're gonna do more about this bucket list, man. We're gonna hit Miami next. The next spot we're gonna hit Miami, and we're actually gonna do a cross-country road trip. We're gonna go from Santa Monica all across the country, end up in Miami. We're gonna stop by in all your towns. I want to meet you guys. You know, show me around. Let me know what's good in your town. You know, we'll shoot your town. We'll put you up on YouTube. And we'll represent you. You know what I mean? So that's how I roll. If I say I do something, I actually do it. You know what I mean? I wish more people were like that. Real talk, all right? So again, we're in Cabo. I'm gonna jump back in that ocean. I want to thank all you guys for watching this video, supporting me. And again, follow me on Twitter, @KingJ323. Subscribe on YouTube, KingJ323. We're gonna do some more contests for all you real fans out there. All right, so everybody take care. God bless. Peace. Oh, I think the food's here. We ordered some room service. We got some lobster, scallops, shrimp. Come on, check this out. It's gonna be good. Take a good look at this food, amigos. This is how we do it in Cabo, baby.